Hello, this is Ravenport 22. This is by celobuki, 821.71 megabyte on the download. And if you've played FS19, yeah, you'll recognise this map because it was the base map from 19, which is ace indeed. Now, what are we talking about from a slot count perspective? If you come on here on Farm Manager and start from scratch, you're going to use 1,186 slots. And if you come on New Farmer, you're going to use 1,439. Now, the difference between the two is obviously you don't own any land or the equipment or the buildings on the start farm. And it's going to look like this. There's also a little section down the road that you do start with on New Farmer where you haven't got the animal pens either. So if you do want to use those, come on New Farmer. It's a lot better. Now, there is a couple of extra things as well in the construction menu. Yeah, so if you don't fancy doing, say, like fertilizer or herbicide or whatever, come down to your containers and we've got these. So you've got a fertilizer buy point, herbicide buy point, a lime station, and a liquid fertilizer buy point. Also, if you go into the productions and under factory, you've got two new things here. We've got a juice factory. Haha, make your own juice. Look at all those inputs. So what are they? Apples, grapes, sugar, lemons, is that? And probably oranges and pineapples. And then we've got the fermenting silo where you can chuck in hay, grass and chaff and get out digestate, silage and methane. And also if we go into greenhouse, because obviously with the new juice factory you are going to need to make juices, so you can get some pumpkins out of those. And then for that one, the 15-gram one, you get your apples, pineapples, lemons and oranges, although you do need to put in manure as well, which is a little bit different, only on that one mind you, which is ace. Now, under animals, there is a couple of different versions. For your cows, you've got a Ravenport version there. Under horses, you've got that one there. Pigs is normal. Sheep, there's a Ravenport version. And then chickens is normal as well. And if you fancy being, well, if you're American anyway, being a little patriotic, you've got this flag here. Place that down by your start farm. And then also a Bosnian flag. All right, fair enough. Fair enough indeed. Now, what about the start equipment? Now, if you come under here, we've got the Case Maxim CVX 115. On the medium tractors, the John Deere 7810 and then the Massey Ferguson MF 3670. On the harvesters, the Top Liner 4090H. On the cars, the Lizard Pickup 1986. On the trailers, the Wauga DK 115. On the headers, the Top Liner 4090 header. On the cultivators, the Terrano 3FX. On the seeders, we've got the HK25 plus NS3030. On the balers, the VB3190. On the header trailers, the Top Liner 4090 trailer. And then on the weights, the Pack 750 times 2. So sort of bit of everything to get you going with the field work anyway. Fair enough. Now, this is your map. Obviously, if you've never played this map before, or you didn't play on FS19, it's going to be new to you. But if you did play on it, like I did, I remember doing on this field 8, a contract doing potatoes. Yeah, we didn't have the Colossus Harvester pack at that point, and it took me forever. Yeah, it did indeed. Now, that comes to cost you, was that 605 grand by that field? Now, obviously, on New Farmer, you start with area 38, 46, and then 54, where some animal pens are. I mean, apart from that, 214 grand for that one. What about these smaller fields? Have a look at that. 51 grand? Not bad prices, actually. I mean, obviously, that one in the middle is going to be ridiculous. Fair enough indeed. And obviously, we have got some new crops, slightly different crop calendar. I mean, we've got, most of it's planting normal, although we have got soybeans there planting in May and June. We've got some winter wheat on the go, some winter barley on the go, and canola. All right, fair enough indeed. Now, obviously, we have got some new crops, inputs, whatever you want to call it. So we'll scroll down the bottom here because it's not just those that we've already placed that, well, that you can place down. We've got these here. We've got dry corn, propane, corn flour, fine corn flour, cornbread, sweet cornbread, pumpkin pie, apple juice, pineapple juice, orange juice, lemonade, pumpkins, lemons, orange, pineapple, apples, and that's your last one. Now, the interesting thing is, obviously, we've got propane there. Right, we Where do you get propane? Well, you get it from the shop, and you can actually move around with this. Come down to your mods and DLCs, or if you want to go down to the miscellaneous section, the MKS8 or the MKS32, that's going to do your propane and your methane as well. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. They've also given the option to buy sugar pallets. I mean, £6 for a pallet of sugar, that is expensive. Alright, fair enough. Just go and get the liftable pallets mod. They're way cheaper. Right, okay, so start farm on new farmers. So over here, if you're familiar with this, I played a ton of hours on this. You've got a standard shed, lean-to, whatever. Then next to that, we've got our house. So come around here like that. And then we go inside, open up that door. There we are. And once you're inside, you get your sleep trigger just there. You get your wardrobe trigger just there. I mean, your Hoover's out, ready to clean up. Fair enough. Oh, this brings back memories. Definitely, definitely. Then over the road here, we've now got this shed that actually opens. Yeah, on 19, this didn't open. So we've now got our shed. Fair enough. Fair enough indeed. And we come down here, we've got a few more sheds. I don't think these opened, or do they? Let's have a look. They didn't seem to open on 19. Now, probably the same on that one. Fair enough, just for decoration. But this building... Alright, let's have a... Can we open that one? No, not that door. Door number 2? No. That looks like it's just for decoration as well. It just feels like you can open it, mind you. But alright, we'll carry on. And we got this building over here. Again, just for decoration. I suppose you could sell it if you wanted to use the area rather than just, you know, having decorations on it. Yeah, sell them, get rid of them. Then we got this building up here. And this one in particular, rather large, just for decoration. Yeah, you might want to swap that one out. Then over here, behind the back of our barn, we got our chicken coop, right by some rusty junk. Fair enough. Egg pallet spawn point, production chain menu just there. So that's going to hold 500 chickens. That's all right. Obviously, your food goes in there. That's all right indeed. And we've got this barn over here that we can go in as well. So we'll open up that like that. There we are. Bit of storage for you. And we spin around. And the last thing on your start farm is obviously going to be your silo. So you load in and load out at the same point. Jobs are good. Now, what we want to do is we want to go down to our animal pen area. So if we go back up to the map, we're going to come down to this bit down here. Obviously, on New Farmer, you do own this area, but if you don't come on New Farmer, there's no buildings here. So just bear that in mind. So first up, we've got your cow barn. Got slowly taken out point just there. We'll open up this door. There you are. So you've got your loading in point for your food and your straw. You can turn the shed lights on if you wanted to. Open up that door, so drive-through option on the go. You got your animal dialogue box just there for you, so 150 cows going into your cow pasture, and then around this side it's going to be your taking out point for your milk, right by the churns. That makes it easy for you. And next door to that is going to be another shed, barn, whatever you want to call it. So it's got the concertina doors on it, so just be careful you don't get yourself locked in like I've done in the past. And then next door to that, we've got a sheep pen. So you got your wool pallet spawn point just there. You got your loading in point for your food. You got your animal dialogue box there. 300 sheep. Although, I would close that gate. You put the sheep in. If you don't close the gate, they're going to run off. Right, fair enough. I mean, like, even so, right? So if we go into there, we own sort of like this bit of land. There's still a little bit of space down here you could expand into. That's all right. Right, we'll carry on. We're going to come up to the first production chain, and it's got a little bit of a trick up its sleeve. So this is going to be your spinnery for you. Cozy Wool Traditional Spinnery. And we come into it, obviously it's a production chain, so you got your production chain menu up there. So that's going to cost you 60 grand to buy. You got your pallet spawn point just there. Then we'll come down this side, and we've got your loading in point. Now, what's important about this, and to be fair, I like this build. This is ace. You can get rid of all the production chains. What you need to do is buy the production chain first. So we'll go and do that. There we are. Buy that for 60 grand. Fair enough. And then what you can do is go into the construction menu. And then come up to it like that. There we are. Sell it. You're going to get 30 grand back. I mean, it's cost us 60 grand to buy the production chain, so we get half our money back. But then you've got this whole area that you could use as a placeables. That being said, now we've bought the area, do we get to use these buildings, or are they just for decoration? I've got a feeling they're just for decoration, but we'll give it a go anyway. Yeah, that door doesn't open. What about this one? This one could have some potential. So we'll have a look around here. Look at that. I mean, the wall's just falling down. That's ace. We can get into it. I mean, the door doesn't stop me, mind you, but it doesn't open either. Yeah, I'm not quite sure that's a working door. Oh, now I'm stuck. I'm going to get... Oh, there. I'm out. I like this. Then we've finished phasing through a barn. That is ace. It's like somebody's gone through the wall and they've just left it. That is brilliant. Love it. So if you wanted to do that, obviously it's not just with the spinnery. You can do it with all the production chains. Buy it, sell it, place your own ones down. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough indeed. Right, we're going to move on then. We're going to come to this area over here. This is going to be our first sell point. And again, we're on a map that's got a village. A nice village feel. Brings life to the map. Oh, I do like that. So you've got your sell point over here. So this one is going to be restaurant. Right next to the restaurant. So sell your stuff down there. Then we'll come through here, and we'll turn left up here, and we're going to go right up here, to have a little run through the village, why not, and then up here like that, there we are, and we've got a sell point up here, just there for you. So this one is going to be called, we'll click on that, there you are, Water Tower Sell Point. So if it says that on your map, shop menu, obviously come up there. And we'll come back down here. Actually, can we buy this? Oh, you can buy the area. So if you buy the area, it's like these houses, buildings, whatever, you could use that as like a place to start a proper start from scratch map. Yeah, place a sleep trigger down, whether it's the doormat or the duffel bag. No problem. Right, so in here, you got a fuel station. How much are they charging? Let's have a look. 69. Nice. Dear, oh dear. Fuel station for you there. And then we've got a methane buy point. So obviously you're going to use methane at some point around the map. And we'll get back to that in a bit. And then next door to that, it's going to be your main shop. So you've got your shop menu just in front of you, just there. And then, is there a workshop trigger down here, actually? That's a interesting conundrum. Around the back, there it is. So obviously pull your vehicle or your piece of equipment in, hit the spanner. There's tools left on the floor. Oh, I like that. That's ace. So then what we'll do, we'll jump down there, because we're going to come back around this way, like that. Turn left. Oh, watch out for the car. Dear oh dear, I'm going to get myself run over. So up here we've got a production chain. It's going to be a bakery. There's a couple of new things in this bakery as well, so we're going to buy it. So we go in there like that, and I realise now I may have not got enough money. 50 grand. No, right. Let's get some cash put in. There you are, that's better. Right, so let's buy it now. 50 grand. Yes, okay. So what can we do on this? So now we've got bread. We've got cornbread. So that's going to need corn flour and butter to make the cornbread. Cakes is standard. Pumpkin pie, obviously you're going to need the pumpkins as well. Apple pie, you're going to need that from your greenhouses. And then your sweet cornbread, you're going to need the corn flour, butter and sugar. Oh, some new recipes. Oh, fair enough. Unlike the standard bakery, come around there, you've got your loading in point around the side, you've got your pallet spawn point at the back. Oh, some new recipes. Do some cornbread. Why not? Right, let's go back up to the map then, because we're going to move on. We're going to come down to this area over here. Now, this has got an icon for a sell point, which is a little bit interesting, because it's the corn dryer. And it's actually got a production chain menu just there. So it's going to cost you 100 grand. There you are. So you chuck your corn in with the propane that you're going to need to buy and obviously transport with the trailer that we've seen earlier on, and you get dry corn. But with the dry corn, obviously you get extra money. Load in and load out at that point. And obviously you chuck your propane in there. Oh, ace. Something different. Something different. Again, right, we'll carry on. We're going to come down the road. I mean, you could set up. Can we buy this point? Let's have a look, actually. Let's go to the map. Can we buy this? Yes, we can. It's like you could facilitate, like this being an apartment block, that sort of thing. Put a little sleep trigger down there. Oh, ace. I love it when maps do this. Then we'll come up here. We'll go over the road like that. There we are. So you've got your loading in point just there. Round the back is your pallet spawn point, and then you got your sugar mill. So we'll click on that. That's going to cost you 80 grand. Fair enough. Obviously, if you don't want to do sugar, you can just buy it from the shop. Although 6 grand for a pallet of sugar, that's a bit expensive. And we come in here, we got basketball court. Let's give it a go. Right, come on, pick it up. There we are. Can we get a free throw in? Or am I going to be like Shaq, notoriously miss free throws? Right. No, just as bad as him. Right. We'll carry on down this road. We come to another point on our left-hand side here. So this is going to be your oil mill for you. You got your pallet spawn point just there, loading in point just there, and then round the back you've got your production chain menu. So that's going to cost you 80 grand to buy. Fair enough indeed. Again, nice little village, love it. Right, we're going to carry on again. We're going to come up to this area up here. Obviously, it's got a train icon because the map has got a train. It sort of comes in from the top, loops it all the way down, goes up there, and then goes off to a different area. Where does it actually go? Let's have a look. Alma, Missouri. All right, fair enough. So obviously down here, you got your loading in point, your loading out point for your train. You've also got your rent a train option just there for you. Then we'll go around this side, spin it around like that. There we are, this side of the building. In there is going to be your roadside. You're loading in. And then you've got your taking out point for your roadside just there. And then we'll do a little hop and a jump. Oh, that's high. That's... Alright, let's just do it. Oh, down the rocks. Bit of parkour in the morning, why not? Around here, you got another sell point. So this one, we'll click on that. Come on, there we are. Beach restaurant. Obviously right by the beach. I mean, the name sort of gives it away. Fair enough. Oh, it's got a great pier as well. Look at that. That is ace. Ace indeed. Right, we've now jumped down here. We actually need to come back up to this one, because this is going to be a production chain for you. So this is going to be your carpentry. So you've got your production chain menu just there. 60 grand to buy. You then got your loading in point just there. Salwood icon. Then we'll try and find the pallet spawn point. It's going to be around here at some point. It's going to be under this shed. There's no hatch marking areas. It's a massive area. Or have I just completely walked past it? I mean, there is a good chance. No, it doesn't seem... is it over here? Did I look the wrong way to start with? Dear, oh dear. Typical. No, there's no hatch marking areas over here either. And there's a good chance they'll be in one of these buildings, mind you. Alright, fair enough. So, just bang your wood through and see where they pop up. Interesting. No hatch marking areas. Right, okay, we'll carry on. I'll probably walk past it, completely walk past it. I mean, there's a good chance they're over there by those pallets, because that's what it looks like anyway. No, it's definitely nothing knocking around here. Alright, fair enough. And we'll come out of there. We'll go to the next one, because we've got another thing down here. There we are. So we've got another loading in point, another sell point. So this is going to be your sawmill. So you got your production chain menu just there. That's going to cost you 100 grand. You've got your wood chip taken out point there. That being said, right, so that's this side of that building. Is it this side of that? But no, we looked down there. Interesting indeed. Because we looked down this side of the building and it wasn't there. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just slightly hidden. All right. Fair enough. We'll move on then. We're going to come up to this one up here. This is going to be another production chain for you. So this is going to be your dairy. So you got your production chain menu just there. So 70 grand. You then got your loading in point just there. Then your pallet spawn point is just there for you. Fair enough. It's a big building for a dairy. All right, no problem. We'll carry on. We're going to come up to this one up here. This is another sell point for you. So this is Grain Elevator West. Now this used to be linked up to the train, but it's a little bit different. It's not a problem. Just a straight up sell point. So chuck it all in there. No problem. And then we're going to move on again. We're going to come down to this one down here. So there's another production chain for you. So this is Central Grain Elevator. All right. The grain elevators are normally sell points. So, all right, we'll buy that. What can we do in here? Wheat flour, barley. Oh, it's just going to be your grain mill. Oat flour, sorghum, and corn flour, and fine corn flour. So obviously, if you want to do your corn flour for making cornbread, you need to bring your corn down here to turn it into corn flour. And then you can make fine corn flour, which would need to be dried first. Indeed, interesting. More productions that use different things. That's ace. Loading in point's just there. And we'll come around the back like that. There's your pallet spawn point. Corn flour and fine corn flour. Oh, that's fair enough. That's fair enough indeed. Right, we're going to carry on then. So we're going to come up and we're going to come down to this one down here. There's going to be another production chain for you. And as you can tell by the look of the whole setup on the map, it's going to be your BGA. But it's not a standard BGA. Oh, no. Come over here. You got your production chain menu just there. So we'll click on that. It's going to cost you 300 grand. All right, fair enough. That's expensive. I'm now down to 10 grand. Dear, oh dear. Right, so we're going to do silage, slurry, manure, sugar beet cut. But it doesn't make electricity. No, it makes methane and digestate. Yeah, so you use your methane for whatever. Obviously, you need to get it from here. Liquid manure goes in there, so your slurry in there, solid stuff into there. Then you've got a taking out point of your methane, and then coming out of that one is your digestate, as it says in big letters on the side of the building. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough indeed. Right, back to the map. We're going to carry on. We're going to come down to this area down here. As you can probably tell from these icons down here, we've got a sell point and we've got an animal dealer, which is going to be the bale sell point, which is just there for you. And then your animal dealer is going to be in this building here. We'll come around there. Can we open up that door? It looks like you can... Well, we can go inside. I'm not sure we should. Just phase through a door, but okay, we'll go down the side of the building. Come down there like that. There we are. It's got a little white van parked around the back. That looks very conspicuous. We'll come down there like that. There's your animal dialogue box. So obviously, bring your trailer around, hook it up, get your animals done. Fair enough. Fair enough indeed. Right, we're going to come up to this area up here. This is going to be another point where you can load onto a train and send it off to Alma. So we've then got your train loading in, taking out point just there, rent a train option just there, and we'll come down the other side of the building, all the way around like that. There we are. You got your loading in point from the road, and your taking out point from the road. Fair enough. Right, we're going to come up to the last area up here. And this is the point that was my favourite part of the map on 19, because it's a ranch. It's a massive ranch. I mean, to be fair, it is just a sell point, which is called ranch. But come up here, buy number 19. It's only going to cost you 14 grand. You can then live on a ranch. Why not? Why not indeed? Oh, that's ace. Oh, I do like this. I do like this area, this map. It's awesome. Come through here. I mean, look at that. Come out for the view. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And that's your map tour. Now, obviously, if you played on FS19, you should be familiar with this, since it was the base game one. But if you haven't, and it's new for you, you're in for a treat, because it is a great map. Great map. I'm going to have to start playing this again. Oh, it brings back the memories. Right, so that's your map tour done for you. Why not hit the join button? Come join us on Andy's Farm. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today. And I'll see you in the next one.